When Lydia's aunt died, she left her the old house on Ashfield Road. It was a two-story countryside home, the kind with creaky floorboards, heavy oak doors, and wallpaper that peeled like shedding skin. Lydia moved in alone. She was a writer, tired of city noise, eager for silence. The house had 6 rooms. She remembered clearly from the will, from the photos, from the blueprint tucked in the bottom drawer of her aunt's desk. But on the 4th night, she noticed something odd. There was a door in the upstairs hallway, a door that hadn't been there before. It was narrow, black wood, brass knob cold to the touch. It stood between her bedroom and the linen closet. She stared at it. Had she just missed it? No, she knew it hadn't been there. The hallway was short, just 3 doors on one side, none on the other. This door had appeared. She didn't open it that night. Instead, she checked the blueprint. Still 6 rooms. Still no door. She went to bed uneasy. The next morning, the door was gone. The wallpaper was smooth where it had been, like it had never existed. Lydia started keeping track, drawing maps of the house, measuring walls, taking Polaroids. 2 days later, the door was back. Same place. Same black wood. She touched it this time. It didn't feel like the other doors. It felt warm, pulsing, like it had a heartbeat. This time it opened. Inside was a small room, no windows, just pale yellow wallpaper and a rocking chair. In the chair sat a doll. It was old, Victorian style, porcelain face, cracked cheek, eyes that were too human. And on the wall behind it, scrawled in what looked like ash, were the words, "You left me." Lydia slammed the door and ran. She didn't sleep. She didn't write. She didn't leave the house. Something about it held her there, like roots had grown from her feet into the floorboards. When she finally opened the door again, the room had changed. It was larger. The doll was standing now in the corner. Its eyes followed her. There were drawings on the walls, childlike scribbles of a girl alone, crying. One drawing showed a girl locked behind a door, while another girl stood outside, walking away. The next night, Lydia woke to the sound of rocking, slow, creaking. Right outside her bedroom, she opened her door. The hallway was dark, the black door was open, and the chair was empty. Lydia tried to leave. Her car wouldn't start. Her phone showed no signal. The landline gave only static, except when she heard a child's voice whisper, "You promised you'd come back." She tried to board up the door, but every morning the boards were gone. One night, she walked into the hallway and saw herself, a younger version, maybe 10 years old, standing in front of the black door. The little girl turned and said, "You forgot me here. You locked the door and left." Lydia suddenly remembered. A game, a long time ago. Hide and seek. She had visited this house as a child, played with her cousin, Marnie. Marnie had hidden in the attic. Lydia never found her. She forgot. They said Marnie ran away. But that wasn't true. She was still here. The room grew each night. The walls stretched, the corners twisted. Sometimes Lydia saw Marnie, or something wearing her face, walking the hallways at night, dragging the doll by its arm, whispering lullabies that turned into sobs. The last entry in Lydia's journal was a single line. The house has 7 rooms now. Weeks later, when police came to investigate the abandoned property, they found no sign of Lydia, but they found a door in the hallway, a narrow, black door. When they opened it, they found a small, windowless room, yellow wallpaper, a rocking chair, and in the chair, a doll. It looked newer than expected, and it had Lydia's eyes,